This film contains valid emergency alert system tones. These tones can cause nationwide activations of the emergency alert system. Miguel M.C. Studios are not responsible for illegal use of valid EAS tones. In addition, the events in this film are purely fictional. Any real-life events that are similar to the events that occurred in this film are coincidental. With that being said, please enjoy the film.
And it exploded! Scotty!
You bellowed, say
Yes, I bellowed. Scotty, why did you explode the fucking PW Films Limited logo? It's only supposed to be normal, not having it to explode and destroyed. Get it right now.
Well, in the words of Steve Martin, well, excuse me.
Scotty, what did I tell you? No commercial plugs in a logo blooper. Get it right. What in the name of David Neil Madsen is that thing?
I am BabyShark.exe, and it's time for you Microsoft Send to take you to Satan's kingdom.
Me? Why me? Don't take my soul, BabyShark.exe. I'm innocent. Innocent. No.
Yes.
Not so fast, BabyShark.exe. You are not taking Sam to Satan's kingdom. How about a mega zack for you? Take this, you infernal shark.
failed again. I will get you for this, Microsoft Sam and friends. I will have my revenge next time, because I will create a .exe file on your stupid ass computers. Oh, my bruised bod. Ow, woo 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 woo.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States Cyber Command. The United States Cyber Command is issuing the following warning to all computer users of the mass distribution of a malicious program known as BabyShark.exe. BabyShark.exe, when activated, starts playing the BabyShark song by PinkFong on a Windows computer. Then, the screen will begin to flash in multiple colors, followed by random unrelated Google searches on your browser. Then, the song will increase in volume until it is very loud. After the song plays 10 times, or if a user tries to close the program, it will crash the computer with a blue screen of death. The computer will then reboot, and it will come to a screen that overwrites the master boot record, showing BabyShark dancing with a timer warning you that your computer will explode in 3 hours or if you unplug it. The power button will be disabled at this point, and the BabyShark song will once again play, this time through the PC speaker. At this point, you are in great danger of losing your life, as your computer officially becomes a ticking time bomb, and if you unplug the computer, or if the timer reaches 0, the computer will explode, which can lead to serious injuries, or even certain death. Please listen to the following instructions to protect your life and those around you. First, set the BIOS to automatically boot from the optical drive. Then, prepare a Windows installation disk. Then, while using a computer, listen for the BabyShark song. If the song starts playing, immediately insert the Windows installation disk and restart the computer. When the computer restarts, press any key to boot from the Windows DVD. This will prevent you from reaching the screen that turns your computer into a time bomb. Then, follow the on-screen instructions to reinstall Windows. This will overwrite the MBR and remove the BabyShark.exe virus. If you reach the dancing BabyShark screen in a 3-hour timer to explosion, evacuate the area immediately and call 911. Do not attempt to interact with the computer or unplug it, as doing so puts your life on the line. For additional precautions, avoid clicking on suspicious links or opening unknown attachments. Keep your operating system and antivirus software up to date, and regularly back up your important data to an external hard drive. Remember, early detection and action are crucial in mitigating the threat of the BabyShark virus. Follow these guidelines to protect your computer and ensure your safety. For more information, go to https://www.cybercom.mil.
Yo, Elmo, where's the pizza I ordered, man?
Oh, that was your pizza? Elmo ate it!
You son of a bitch!
Meanwhile, back at Logo ID Blooper Studios.
Hey everyone, Sam, Mike and Beulah. I had some very disturbing news. It looks like that BabyShark.exe is now being supernatural and destroying everything nationwide.
Wait, what? How? I thought we defeated that monster.
And I have some very extremely disturbing news. That now he is being very supernatural, that he is destroying everything with that .exe file, and many computers are exploding in every state. Sam, Mike and Beulah. Here I have the following states that they have the same incident on WKOW-TV. These states includes California, Oregon, Illinois, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, Minnesota, Iowa, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, Arkansas, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Washington, D.C., including the USA borders of Canada and Mexico.
This is NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards, station WWG91, operating at a frequency of 162.525 MHz, and we broadcast from the National Weather Service office in the Milwaukee-Sullivan, Wisconsin area. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The BabyShark.exe virus has been successfully eliminated. I repeat, the BabyShark.exe virus has been successfully eliminated. The culprit has been found and dealt with. Your government thanks you for your cooperation.
Is it over yet?
I don't think so, Scotty.
I hope the BabyShark.exe virus has been successfully eliminated.
I hope the United States Cyber Command is now taking care of that infernal.exe file.
Hey everyone. Sam, Scotty, Mike and Beulah. I have a huge update. The United States Cyber Command has now eliminated that BabyShark.exe file and it is no longer a threat to the public.
Yay! Now we should continue with some of the EW Films logo from 2024 to the present.
Places everyone, roll camera, cue the BW Films logo.
Teleblue, a fictional cable box company, known for the analog horror anomaly series.
It was created by Tapeworm Productions.
Welcome to the club, Mary.
Thanks, Anna.
Next blooper.
Guys, I have an emergency alert on my phone, and, oh no. Sam, Scotty, Mike, Beulah and Mary, I have a huge disturbing update. It has been reported that BabyShark.exe is now going back and forth in Lake Michigan in the city of Wisconsin.
And it looks like that we have a EAS alert coming up in the blooper machine. Let's listen.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and Wisconsin Emergency Management. A giant yellow shape that resembles a shark fin, measuring 100 feet high and 75 feet long, has been seen traveling back and forth along the Wisconsin coast. At this time, the Wisconsin Emergency Management urges all residents to gather necessary supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries, phones and chargers to prepare for disaster, as it is unknown when this creature will emerge on land. As if it emerges on land, it will cause massive damage and destruction and loss of life along the Wisconsin coast. The state is now under a voluntary evacuation order. If you wish to evacuate, gather the necessary supplies and leave in an orderly manner. If you choose not to evacuate, stay away from Lake Michigan at all times. Please continue to monitor news outlets for updates on this developing situation.
Should we continue with the bloopers, Sam?
Not now, Scotty. We have to go to the shelter, because of the incident ahead.
To the shelter, everyone.
evacuation immediate order is now in effect for the states of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. As of 9 o'clock this morning, hundreds of thousands of orange-red pilotfish resembling the pilotfish from the BabyShark music video have been emerging on land along the west coast from Tijuana, Mexico to Vancouver, British Columbia, and have somehow been able to survive on land while causing massive damage at this time. The fish have been found to talk and have all been uttering one phrase, "Run away," from the BabyShark song. Emergency management has determined this to be a warning that the giant baby shark will make its way to land soon, and the United States government has placed a mandatory evacuation order for the states of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa to move inland and as far away from the west coast as possible. Gather necessary supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, phones, chargers, extra batteries, to sustain you during the evacuation. Continue to monitor outlets such as News and NOAA Weather Radio for more updates on this crisis.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The United States military has informed the government of a potential crisis of apocalyptic proportions that may be imminent at this time. As of this morning, it has been reported that North and South America are being circled by a family of 5 sharks of different colors, and each over 1,000 feet by 600 feet in diameter. This family of sharks closely resembles the family of sharks seen in PinkFong's BabyShark music video, with the only difference being that the shark's eyes are instead red with black pupils. These sharks have been observed surviving in multiple different habitats as they circle the Americas from the Southern Ocean to the Northwest Passages, while destroying much of the land by the Northwest Passages, causing loss of life up there. Also, there have been reports of up to hundreds of millions of red pilotfish resembling the animated pilotfish from PinkFong's BabyShark music video coming ashore and moving inland without dying, all while being able to talk and specifically uttering a particular phrase, "Run away," which is a phrase from the song BabyShark. The United States military and the government believe this to be a warning that the sharks will soon come inland and cause devastation across the country. The military believes that this has something to do with the removal of the malicious virus BabyShark.exe from the planet, as an unseen force is responding to it by coming in the form of these giant sharks. As a precaution, martial law has been declared. All residents in the United States must go underground immediately. Seek shelter in a basement. If you don't have a basement available to you, contact your local authorities so that you can be guided to an underground facility. Make sure to gather necessary supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio, phones, chargers, extra batteries. Make sure the supplies last you as long as possible, ideally 2 weeks to 2 months. When you are sheltered, wait till disaster strikes. The military is currently preparing for an invasion of these giant sharks and will be prepared to take them out with war-level force. Continue to monitor media outlets for more information on the development of this crisis.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or his representative will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by.
we interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station or cable system has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is DirecTV. We will continue to serve the Wisconsin area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Wisconsin area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. Please stand by. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The United States military has confirmed that the giant shark family is now headed directly for the United States. East, west, and southern coasts, and the sharks are expected to arrive on the coast within the next hour and cause massive damage and destruction to the nation. All residents in the United States must seek an underground shelter immediately, if you have not already done so. Choosing to disobey this procedure puts your life in extreme danger and may result in certain death. If you cannot access an underground shelter, contact your local authorities and you will be escorted to an underground shelter. Make sure you have necessary supplies for your stay in the shelter to last at least 2 months, such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, phones, chargers, extra batteries to last during your stay in the shelter. The President of the United States or his designated representative will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by.
Good morning, fellow Americans. I am the President's designated representative, as he is being taken to an undisclosed location for his protection. We are in grave danger as we speak. Somehow, the family from the BabyShark song have come into the real world as ginormous sharks, and they are coming to attack the human race. We are all scared, but we must be strong. As long as we stay protected underground, we can survive this crisis. I also must assure you that your government and the military are ready for this. We have always prepared for crisis events such as this, and now we're ready. All civilians must be strong, must have hope, must pray for us to make it through this, because we can get through this. The United States of America will not fall to 5 giant sharks. We will fight till we win, because we are one nation, under God. Thank you all, and God bless.
That was a message from the President of the United States, or his designated representative. The President will be speaking on all stations following this broadcast. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station or cable system has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is DirecTV. We will continue to serve the Wisconsin area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Wisconsin area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use.
Is it over yet, Anna, Mary, Mike, Scotty and Beulah?
I'm not sure, Sam, but it will end soon. Wait, I have a WBA alert on my phone. And, oh my gosh guys. Sam, Scotty, Mary, Mike and Beulah. I have some exciting news. BabyShark.exe and one of its parents have been taken down by the military and it is no longer a threat to the public.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The United States military has successfully taken down all of the giant sharks as of 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The danger to civilians is over. However, due to the mass of these sharks as they moved across land, much of the civilization in North America has been destroyed, with cities such as New York, Los Angeles, California, San Francisco, California, Phoenix, Arizona, Miami, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Hudson, Wisconsin, Houston, Texas, and Dallas, Texas in ruins. Cleanup efforts are expected to take at least 250 years. However, it is now safe to exit your underground shelters. Your government thanks you for your cooperation.
The next morning, after Sam, Scotty, Mary, Mike, Beulah and Anna got out of the basement to continue the BW Films logo bloopers. Places everyone.
Roll camera.
Cue the BW Films logo. Alright, that's a wrap for today, so, can we go out to eat?
Of course, Sam.
Where to this time, RoboSoft free?
I thought you never asked. The Clucking Cafe. Today's special, the Cockadoodle Surprise. Oh roosters!